Так, всем привет, друзья, кто присоединился, и сегодня мы продолжим прохождение игры под названием «Непобедимый». Прошлый стрим мы закончили тем, что ясно отдала Горькому свой кислород, Горского, и упала куда-то в трам-тарарым, унесясь на... Как-то у нас было Балли. Ага. Точно.
I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together.
Так, ладно, мы упали в тартарары. Давайте куда-нибудь пойдем. Тихой сапой. Прочные все-таки комбинезоны, столько пережили, и хоть бы что. Блин, кажется, что нужно в присядку идти, но нет.
Deposit of water, probably unsafe for consumption. Shit.
Так, ясно, что-то ты невезучая сегодня.
Meteoric waters. Too deep. Slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on.
Отлично. Сейчас вызовем поддержку с лутом. Опа. А, как будто трубку торчал, но нет. Привет всем, кто присоединяется. Да что ж такое-то? Кстати, мы уже сколько-то не ели, да? Здесь, видимо, это ее вообще не заботит. Хотя в самом начале она говорила, что запасов есть и немного. Но... Так...
Okay. Careful. Fucking great. I can't. I just can't. Pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked.
В общем-то, не могу не согласиться с этой оценкой.
Who's that? I can't see. Koval, you came back for me. But how? The lander took you. Koval, please, speak to me.
Так, все что-то загадочней и загадочней.
I'm so glad to see you, Yasna. I have so much to tell you, but we don't have time. We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
How are you planning to do it? I won't jump over to you.
There's a passage on the left. It should get easier from there. Meanwhile, I'll be watching you from above. As long as we have comms, you won't lose me. We'll be out of here within an hour. You'll see.
I'm not going anywhere until you tell me how you got here.
Yes, no, we really don't have time for this. It's not safe here. Please.
Так, ну там же не было никого, да, когда мы... Так, это мы так и сидим, правильно? И появился вот этот чувак. Я сначала подумал, что это кто-то на меня смотрит, что это ясно там сидит. Но слушай, я про скафандры, мне кажется, что они обязаны быть непроницаемыми, но вот так, чтобы, блин, лазать в них по каменюкам, по острым и ездить, не знаю, насколько это должно быть таким. Оно уже не первый раз падает. Еще в прошлом стриме нападались.
Cobble, say something. I can't stand this silence.
You often do that.
Do what?
Talk over your fears. There's no shame in being afraid. Don't worry.
I'm not afraid. Just a little tired.
Don't play the hero. You really don't have to pretend in front of me. I already admire you. You know, I'm proud and rather worried at the same time. What you did for Gorski, well, I wouldn't be able to do that myself.
I don't know why I left him my tank. Gorski is dead anyway.
Don't say that. We will return for him.
Something attacked me up there. Oh, it probably got him too.
Then we'll ask Novik. The old man monitors our parameters.
He
Вроде
only
шансы
tells us what
прыгнуть.
he deems fit. You know that, Cobble.
Yeah, I do. Still, you did the right thing.
Oh, maybe I did. But it was stupid too. A complete failure of reason in an act of futile heroism.
Is your equipment operational? Nothing damaged?
Only the flares got wet.
Besides that, what have you got on you? Procedural minimum?
Telemeter, locator, metal detector. Hey! Hey, don't go so fast. I need to rest.
One more hill.
Что-то не получается.
I've had enough. Just enough. Forward, Ясно. Faster.
Салют, импер.
Racing
Ну или, как
against
говорят
time.
некоторые импи.
Come on. We're fighting for our lives, Ясно. Enough of this nonsense. I'm sick of fighting.
Давай, залезай.
Okay, Yasna. I'm sorry. I demand so much from you. Too much.
Алекс, но смотри, за историю с торгоидами, что там происходит, не слежу. За какими-то техническими вещами, ну там описанием там патчей или там то, что там у фронтиров творится в целом, да, как бы посматриваю.
No, I don't. I won't give up yet.
I know. Can you stand?
I need... catch my breath first.
Like I said, I'll be here. I only wish I could somehow comfort you.
I'm getting up, okay?
I knew you would find the strength. You just needed a little encouragement.
Don't push it. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I will not give up.
I never doubted it.
Thank goodness.
Так, вроде вылезли.
See? You made it. My whining did some good, didn't it?
Yeah.
Да, ничего сработало, но...
Yeah, it kinda did.
Ну, чуть не очень понятно, как пройти. Вероятно, как-то так.
Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well.
What do you think that means?
Так,
Well, isn't it obvious? Dinosaurs once lived on Regis 3.
Are you mocking me, Covel?
Not at all. Millions of years ago, this planet had to be teeming with life until something got rid of it all. At least on land.
Even more fossils. And now there are no comms. No one will even know about this discovery.
Oh, stop being so pessimistic. I really don't like the idea of our bones resting next to these ones.
Well,
я вот только не
at least
втыкаю,
an
кто этот
HQ
Коваль?
will send another expedition.
Там
We'll
же как
find all
бы
the bones
мы
together.
подняли
Or it didn't
тетку
allow
мертвую
organisms
и
ashore.
одного
Or
чувака,
perhaps it stopped them from leaving the water.
который бормотал, а второй был без сознания, а на корабле был Новик или как-то
In
так.
other words, it's still here, and it nips all manifestations of life in the bud.
Why then have I not met it yet?
Oh, I'm afraid you might have.
Так, только, друзья, не спойлерите, плиз.
Speaking of Novik, what did he do to you? You're pretty harsh on him.
Silly question, Yasna. The old man is sitting safely in orbit, blabbering about reporting, as if he didn't even care that you might...
Covel,
Yes?
are you really here with me?
Of course. As well as the whole crew. You have very distinct memory traces of us all, in this marvelous little thing of yours called the brain.
На череп похож обезьяний.
You know that's not what I'm asking about.
I do, but there's no definitive answer, really. I just hope you won't forget about us. About me. So little, yet so much.
I don't want to forget Covel. I really don't.
Come on. It's time to be among other people again. They're out there, somewhere. I promise.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that caused my fall.
You'll overcome that fear just like the others.
О, отлично. Свет. Рейндж, салют. Ясно пока. Более-менее в полном порядке. Комбинезон не порван. Немного... Была истерика такая, но мы с ней справились. Возможно, сейчас будет еще одна. Ага. Так, что это за ходьба на месте? Ух ты.
I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals. Do you hear me?
Astrogator, I'm here. Over.
Finally! Yasna! You can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Covel.
Yasna, are you saying what?
I don't quite understand myself.
All right. Let's leave that for now. Yasna! Are you there? Do you copy?
Ох ты ж, блин.
looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. And now it's marching on these kind of crab legs.
You must evacuate immediately.
Actually, I recognize this noise.
Так,
It's a
куда
damn
тут
thing
идти-то?
that dropped me underground.
Very likely. I even have a suspicion of what exactly we're dealing with. One of the flagship machines of the Alliance.
I think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though. The greater the distance between you and this machine, the better.
I wonder what it's looking for. And why is it shooting at these structures?
In my opinion, we're dealing with a defective model. If the Alliance had been searching the area, they wouldn't have sent a lone anti-man to do it.
I can see a passage, but it doesn't look very... Shit! It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move.
Так, давай.
Oh, it's coming at
Руки
me.
в ноги и бежим.
It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
Блин, бедный Булли.
We must evacuate. I'm getting parameters.
I'm okay. The probe did something. As if... I don't know.
I saw the readings. Gave a distress signal and then followed a series of directives that I didn't implement. Currently, it does not respond to commands.
I'll check on it. I guess it's but cursed crab. Oh, the hatch fell down.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see.
Обожаю, когда кнопки без подписей.
You guessed right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet. They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should ask them back home.
Блин, фотки прикольные.
That's me. Wow. It really did almost flatter me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
How else to explain it?
Coincidence?
I don't believe in such coincidences,
Бедный,
Astrogator.
бедный Балли.
Not much left of it.
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its call.
Hot.
А как интересно, сколько у него пленки в себе.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Yasna. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
I feel like I've lost another companion. My last one.
Салют, салют, присоединяющиеся.
Not down here.
Так. Что можем сделать?
Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the probe call?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to steal their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes.
Блин, из чего он такой стреляет, что металл гореть продолжает? Должно же тогда горячо здесь
What
быть.
is it this time?
Approaching your location.
Now of all several times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
Реально,
You're missing the
куча
most
труп
important thing,
непонятно.
sir. We still have to save
Ну, в
Gorski.
смысле, вероятно, это глобальное
I don't know what your
заземление.
silence means.
Не иначе.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
His readings.
No. No, don't finish. That's impossible.
You did absolutely everything you could. Unfortunately, sometimes even that's not enough.
I did. No. Oh, damn it. The storm's getting worse. Just nothing.
By the way, how are you feeling?
And how am I supposed to feel?
I mean the lack of your oxygen tank.
So you know.
Gorski's oxygen jump didn't come out of nowhere. And your saturation is dropping. So, how are you feeling?
О,
I'm good. Considering all
машинка,
factors.
машинка.
Crowther's warnings were clearly
Я бы сказал,
exaggerated.
скоробей.
Are you sure that you sat
Astragator. I found their vehicle.
the transporter?
No. A rover. There isn't a living soul here.
Так, где мой
Are you
ключ?
sure? Please take a look around.
It's clear. No one's coming out with me. I'm all alone.
Is that disappointment I hear?
Not disappointment, but tiredness. Are you surprised?
No, not at all. Understandable.
Так, мы внутрь-то залезать будем?
There's no one inside either. The equipment looks undamaged though.
Прям ляс какой-то. О, появилась. Офигенно. Ой,
Yes. But I still have to pop back outside. Let's check something.
так что ты хочешь проверять?
I know.
А, мы застряли. Кислород, кислород. Может, тут баллон какой-нибудь есть запасной? О,
Got it.
What are you talking about?
I found an oxygen tank.
Of course. Why did I think of that? Lexiki is essential in all vehicles, even the Alliance. Better?
Yes. That's what I needed. Time to hit the road.
ну, друзья, давайте надеяться, что эта херня заведется. Блин, надо было, наверное, за руль сесть. Как-то она передвигаться не хочет. Ладно, что-то не так делаю. О,
Whilst
отлично,
traversing this
пересели.
planet, I'm
Так,
becoming more
включай.
and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
Вот кружки появляются импер, видно, в определенное время. Пока вот ты типа не сделал что-то, а их нету.
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place. Are you driving?
Ну, мы потихонечку поехали. Блин, очень атмосферная хрень, честно скажу.
I'm going. Please talk to me. Oh shit! It hit the bonnet.
Don't worry. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. The vehicle is kind of a Faraday cage.
I'm not worried.
Мне кажется, здесь полно другого железа, в которое можно долбануть. А не только в мой вездеход.
Such as the windshields shattering at high voltages. Doesn't stress me out at all.
I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist,
Так, у меня ощущение, что мы едем по кругу, но...
engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission.
Так, ну давай попробуем сюда.
Crash the rocket. There, we put it back together.
Тихо, зорька.
It's quite a machine. A true Frankenstein monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying were the creatures we found on the surface of it.
Oh wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to read. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
Блин, я бы спрятался бы и сидел, вместо того, чтобы ездить в такую грозу. Туда, наверное, туда. Соглашусь. Мы еще едем под 40 километров в час. Может, на мили, а не километры. Прям такая... достойная буханка. Космобуханка.
Пилот Печенко прислал сообщение на пивосик и сухарики и пополнил копилку на 1000 космических кредитов.
Печенька, спасибо тебе огромное за поддержку. Спасибо. Так.
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
Блин, прикольный вымпел, да?
How am I supposed to know where southwest is? I don't have a compass, remember?
The city attracts lightning, so the fewer flashes on the
Стоп,
horizon, the
стоп.
better.
Хоба. Блин, а выйти можно посмотреть? Блин, и фар нету. Ничего нету.
Considering how fast you're moving, if you're heading straight to the destination...
А, Импер, во что мы играли в подобное? SnowRunner, да? Типа вот на таком же катались.
It's not that simple. There are too many unknown variables.
I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided.
Ну там хотя бы был друг, который может тебя дернуть. Такая милая вставка про вездеходик.
Found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind.
А почему она с этой стороны
Ordinary
вылезает?
rock formation.
Вот почему, логично же.
You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmett 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? You must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second.
Ну, я бы сказал, практически нет. Последний раз я ее стримил где-то, наверное, месяц назад, полтора. Но сам по себе крайне редко.
I think I have something like that.
Мы больше играем, потому что я говорю, что обычно это делаю с импером, играем в
Won't
тарт.
work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
Вот в него я, наверное, такая единственная игра, в которую играю сейчас достаточно много.
Same guts, hey? Just like with humans.
Ого, вот не видел вот эту фигню. Прикольно. Посмотреть про колеса. Так, что здесь он предлагал?
Okay, it's in.
А, он хочет перепрограммировать, чтобы открылось.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
У меня крутится в голове сделать один ролик про, текущие мысли про элиту и про фронтиров, но, скажем так, он будет грустный. Вот. Единственное, что меня останавливает, потому что позитива-то, честно говоря, крайне мало. У фронтиров дела плохо, в элите все достаточно, я бы сказал, застой хуже, чем у Брежнева. Я тут анализировал недавно, для себя, практически все, что они обещали, в виде платных дополнений для купивших, вот этот полный набор, все было сделано либо мало, либо на крайне таком, либо не сделано, либо это, не считалось бы каким-то нормальным, достойным обновлением. Мы новых кораблей-то не видели с вами с какого? С 16-го года, да, по-моему? В игре про космос нет новых кораблей. Сколько за это время, взять тот же самый Старфилд. Блин, эти товарищи смогли сделать нормальные внутренности кораблей. Сборную солянку, и она работает, но... А фронтиры вместо этого потратили кучу ресурсов на то, что в итоге все закрыли. Так, надо включить, наверное. Опа. Так.
On the other channels, all I hear is static.
Storm must be causing interference.
No one is transmitting from the base.
И не говори, импер. Так, друзья, пока Ясно спит, я вас покину на 1 минуту.
Sorry to wake you, but I found recordings that prove the Alliance is listening in on our conversations. We need to change the frequency and encryption key. Just look at the probe's brain.
Borley? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is...
Как говорят друзья, курица сама себя не пожарит. Что за первый воздушный канал?
Oh, there's only static on this channel. And again... There's only static on this channel. And again. Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
Так. 3, 2, наверное, 7, да, вот это вот. Нам подсказывает наш этот электронный мозг.
The next is...
2, 1, 4.
Yes, sir?
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore.
Ну,
The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk it.
печенька, это просто у них технология стелса, ты не понимаешь.
I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
А в чем суть игры, если можно коротко? Есть такой роман Станислава Лема «Непобедимый» про исследовательский корабль, который попал на планету Регис-3, и, в общем, там вся вот эта завязка история. Действие игры происходит... вообще на Регис-3 сначала попал корабль «Кондор», а Непобедимый прилетел исследовать его, ну, загадочное исчезновение. Вот. И действие игры происходит между прибытием Непобедимого и после того, как, видимо, прилетел Кондор. Этого в книге нету, то есть тут вся вот эта часть выдумок, какая-то небольшая экспедиция тоже решила сюда залететь. Так, мы едем или что? И, значит, ну, в общем-то, это ходилка, это квест, в котором... знаешь, я бы, наверное, даже сказал, это история, потому что это вот не те квесты, в которых нужно думать. Ну, вот то, что сейчас было с лампочками и ключом шифрования, это самое сложное пока что было в этой игре. А просто это некая история, которую ты смотришь и в ней как-то участвуешь. Выбираешь какие-то диалоги, плюс-минус принимаешь какие-то решения, вот, которые на что-то могут повлиять потом. Но в целом это история.
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment.
Давайте осмотрим современные технологии луноходов.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
Вот сделали бы такой вылет, чудесный же был бы, да, такой? Ездишь себе довольный.
Sector AZ-25. Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Блин, я все время...
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you? Yes, sir?
Are you sure that's all we can do? Couldn't we?
Don't you even think about it.
About what? You didn't let me finish, sir.
But I know what might be on your mind. Going back for Gorski's body, contacting the Alliance, or continuing research on your own. These are not possibilities. They're certain death. Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Ну, поехали. Даже заводить не надо. Я вот только не помню, что там в книге было про Альянс. Кто такие это Альянс? Я думал, там все, условно говоря, советские космонавты. Ну, пусть не советские. Наверное, не советские же там было, да. Ну, в общем, все равно приличные люди. Ни с кем не воюют. В космосе коммунизм. Так, но нам бы заглянуть на базу Альянса, да? Посмотреть там можем что-то.
Admire a beautiful view, and ours. I won't need the lander, Mr. Gator.
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, sir. I'm not coming back.
Listen, this is sheer madness. You're heading straight to the enemy base.
This is the only way I can find out what's going on here. What happened to our people? I have several hours of travel ahead of me.
You can still turn back.
No. And if you try to convince me otherwise, I'll just turn the radio off.
Fine. I'll stop insisting. Please just understand the position you put me in. As a commander, now I have to decide whether to risk detection by the Alliance. Because by putting yourself in their hands, you're risking not only your own life.
I totally understand. Can't you wait a few more hours? I still need your support, sir.
Yeah. And I still want to be here to help you. Please don't turn off your radio. I'm not going anywhere.
Так, полный космический вперед. И мы сейчас, наверное, приедем на базу. Получается, тут такая игрушка из нескольких локаций, да, закрытых.
Yes?
I understand that no matter what I say won't change your mind. But please be careful. First, observe them from a distance. And only then take action.
I will be cautious. Like always. Just because I'm acting against.
Ах, вот если бы мы ехали вдвоем с Импером, у нас были бы верные МП-7, мы бы быстро разобрались с базой Альянса. Хотя у них, конечно, такие штуки с плазменными пушками.
Now you're near enough so they can see the rover.
Ну, я его очень любил в других играх.
Yes, sir, I'm not kidding. If you don't stop, I'll do it for you.
What the?
Ну, мне вообще нравится вот в таких игрушках, ну, пистолеты-пулеметы всякие. В самой первой Радуге 6 мне... Кто там, Хёклер и Кох 5 очень нравился. Он выключил мой вездеход. Ух ты.
I don't know. I guess I'm more nervous about this meeting than I'd like to admit.
The Alliance will gladly take advantage of your every weakness, Jasna.
Хватит болтать. О, с 3 колес поворачиваются. Нормас. Выходим. О, такой милый этот давитель на двери. Карманница. Ого.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
Ты имеешь в виду радугу, которая, ну, мультиплеерная? Она мне как-то не зашла. Я ее покупал, но вот почему-то... А я вот про самые-самые первые радуги, которые, мне кажется, году в 98-м были. Где ты там несколькими отрядами управляешь, у них... Выстраиваешь, кто когда заходит, в какие двери, то есть там такая логическая была, логическая-тактическая. Ну, то есть ты как бы и в шутер играешь, но при этом и строишь зону захвата за несколько отрядов, которые действуют по твоим указкам. Так. Все, мы посмотрели.
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth.
Hang on, sir. What exchange? I'm not a spy, I'm a scientist.
I'm afraid that doesn't change anything. You want information about Regis 3. For that reason alone, they might
Прикольные следы на песке разные, да?
What kind of spy exposes themselves to direct questions?
A desperate one, Doctor.
Так. Сейчас проверим одну теорию. Так, если есть дети, уберите их от экранов.
Since we have no idea what's going to happen, I want you to know that you were always a fair commander, even if you were quite strict.
Сколько слов можно написать
I guess what I'm trying to
на
say is,
песке?
Please stop, Doctor. You can tell me when you get back.
Так, я буду писать
Understood?
слово.
yes, sir.
Так. Должно получиться по итогу хурма. А нет. Исчезают. Не получится нам. С хурмой ничего не выйдет. Блин, прикольный графон, он прям такой весьма нежный. Так, а мы куда идем-то? Вроде как бы куда надо. Только странно, песок все сыпается, никак и сыпаться не может. А здесь же полевые бури есть. Ну, они, наверное, и наносят новые, да? А это похоже на мужика с кем-то стоящим. Прям планета Аракис. О, кстати, а когда у нас Дюна-то следующая, в декабре этого года? Или перенесли? О, вот так еще один. И Баста выглядит вымершей, я бы так сказал.
How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here. I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
I'm going in. Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either. Moving on. Still quiet. It's eerie.
Какие-то странные машины, да, по логике. Ну, то есть...
I'm entering the next module. I guess it's a biolab. They had the opportunity to study organisms preserved in the ocean.
Акула, каракула какая-то.
They've discovered...
Let me guess. Fishes similar to those on Earth.
Yeah, very similar.
Так, положи на место.
It started rotting.
It?
The fish.
In a bacteria-free environment. How so?
All living organisms serve as breeding grounds for bacteria. And there were both fish and humans in here. The scientists excavated some animal remains and reconstructed their hypothetical appearance. I found similar remains underground, right after finding Gorski. I wasn't sure if it was my imagination or not. And now there's no doubt. So long ago, reptilian organisms roamed the surface of Regis 3. Some robots. Doesn't react to my presence at all. I don't know if that's a good sign or bad.
I wouldn't worry about
Очень, да, странно тащить вот такую груду металла сюда. Ну, можно же, наверное, было из чего-то другого модуль делать, не обязательно из такого металла. Наверное, вот в целом вот эта фигня мне напоминает какой-то стимпанк космический. Мог бы быть, наверное, таким. Ну, нет, есть еще описание, я к тому ретро-футуризм, но я имею в виду, как вот все здесь сделано. Стимпанк, он, конечно, на пару все, но пара здесь нет, но остальное вот прям... Так, бумажка. О! Смерть солнца. Исправление статьи. Редактору такому-то, ответственному за скандальную статью, позорящую мое доброе имя и принижающую мои научные достижения. Я вежливо прошу вас внести исправление в статью «Смерть солнца. Угроза ученого» на страницах 9-10 5 номера научного журнала «Юный астрофизик» за этот год. В тексте встречаются не только фундаментальные научные ошибки, но также некорректные цитаты моей гипотезы с последнего конгресса. Предлагаю исправление. Согласно моим, учтите написание доктора Буза, а не доктора База, исследованиям, проведенным во время космических полетов, скорость выгорания водорода звезд действительно зависит от их массы, но это явление применимо ко всем звездам, и наша, как бы мы ни хотели исказить законы физики, никоим образом не находится за его рамками. В чем же состоит моя гипотеза? В будущем весь водород в ядре Солнца выгорит, сфера водородного синтеза будет расширяться, пока температура не упадет ниже 10 миллионов градусов по Фаренгейту. Само ядро сократится, продукты сгорания водорода сами послужат топливом, запустив второй этап реакции синтеза. Это продлит жизнь стареющего Солнца еще на несколько сотен миллионов лет. Однако Солнце из желтого карлика абсолютно точно превратится в красного гиганта. Сила гравитации в отношении Земли и Венеры уменьшится, и данные небесные тела отдалятся от звезды, за счет чего будут спасены. Но перед смертью Красное Солнце успеет поглотить Меркурий. Опираясь на свои исследования, я гарантирую, что заявление о сроке жизни Солнца в 10 миллиардов лет, 5 прошедших и 5 оставшихся, верно. Однако, вопреки мнению редактора такого-то, это не угроза, основанная на вздорной гипотезе, чушь и глупо мечтающего славы доктора астрофизики, нарушающая покой человечества. Бренность присуща абсолютно всему во Вселенной, в том числе вскруженным собственной популярностью бездарным редакторам научных журналов. С уважением, доктор Буза. Постскриптум. В случае отсутствия повторного издания с исправлением и извинений я буду вынужден обратиться в суд с целью защиты науки и своей репутации. Ага, так. С левой стороны какой-то купол, друзья. Да, возможно, сейчас посмотрим. Камтаки 4. Нет, конечно, но похоже. Так. шлем. Так, ну здесь мы, в принципе, по-моему, все проходили. Ну, блин, как по ушам бьет вот это пи-пи-пи-пи-пи.
I'm at the central module. In the
Ага.
headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah? The doors were open.
Unbelievable, just unbelievable.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which. Oh, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
One is a flying unit. Some sort of probe.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
О, можно управлять. Ну, я, как известный космолетчик, думаю, справлюсь.
I landed the probe. Gonna check it in a spare moment.
Так, подожди, у нас еще есть машина.
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
Так, тут ничего. Еще пятый, да, остался у нас? Тут тоже ничего. Окей. О. Карта.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
J0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Так, день третий, да?
Well, like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. They were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move.
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Or if they had something to hide, that might explain their urgency. Ditching all that equipment.
Чего там просто? Все, ничего не надо тут. Как вот она хочет это использовать? Ну, поддержал. Какая-то фигня. Главное, здесь мы проговорили. Так, а это что?
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. The guy survived. Someone saved him. Interesting. Coordinates changed upwards, which indicates he was evacuated by air. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 1, 8, 5, 6, 1.
754. Yes, it's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Artie carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now. The prognosis is cautious, but his condition has stabilized.
How could you, sir? I believe Gorski was dead. I blame myself for his death. And now you dare say you did it for my own good?
If I hadn't lied, you'd be willing to risk everything to save him. His chances were insanely small. I had to get you out first.
If Gorski had died because you waited too long.
But he didn't. Thanks to you, Yasna.
Так, мы молодцы, мы спасли Горского. Так, а это что за телевизор? Связь со Сталиным. Ну или кем-нибудь подобным. Ладно, пойдем осмотрим летательный аппарат. Так, я его усадил куда-то туда. О, новый Валли. Сначала я подумал, что здесь написано Рейнджер, но оказалось это Денджер.
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information. Unfortunately, apart from my arrival, the probe didn't record much.
So it's been flying only recently?
I think so.
Так, ну что нам? Верхний этаж. А где здесь верхний этаж-то? А, вот этот вот, да, получается? Так, сейчас. Сюда и в эту трубу.
One more thing. I realize we still need to work together. So, I'll submit my reports as usual. That doesn't mean everything's fine.
Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your professionalism.
Красиво. А обратно можно?
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor. One more minute, and our satellite will be over the ship.
Так, а где?
Now we're lucky. Clouds are low.
Так, где я оставил свою зерку?
Fortunately, the ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
Блин, чуть-чуть вот этот вот тын-тын-тын-тын-тын-тын-тын по ушам бьет. Я же не пешком сюда пришел, я забыл, друзья. Я сюда доехал или поднялся от этого? А, он не заглушил вездеход. Вот здесь надо пройти и куда-то сюда.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Ясно, согласен полностью, но вспомнить бы еще все. Так, выносливость +1. Надеюсь, я не зря туда бегу. Да, труба-то есть. Какой с нее толк? Поможет увидеть вездеход? Сразу вспоминаем Старфилд. С местами, где ты побывал, можно вернуться мгновенно. Надеюсь, его никто не угнал. Где-то тут. Нет, не тут. Здесь мы проезжали, здесь было написано укрытие, да? Угу. Здесь еще в вездеходе было это 100%. Радар. Это коротковолновый. Это эта штука. Блин, ну где-то же должен быть вездеход мой. Может, конечно, подразумевается, что я без него буду ходить. Вот он его здесь где-то тормозил. Ёшки-матрёшки. Блин, почему исчезают следы на песке? Не должно ж такого быть. Как же пели на пыльных тропинках далеких планет останутся наши следы. А как они останутся, если они раз-два и... О, вы видели задом, когда идешь, они правильно задом остаются. И камни появляются, специальные камни. Вот на таком надо ехать. Блин, бурилка-то глобальная. Салют. Биг дата нынче в тренде.
Access to the base is protected by a force field.
If these are Dirac emitters, and I'm sure they are, nothing will get through. Is there an opening from the other side?
I'll see.
А если где-то, где нету бурь, импер в пещере какой-нибудь, а?
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Я бы предпочел, чтобы ты ехала, а не шла пешком. Товарищ, ясно. О, вот кто вымел все следы-то. Блин, да не должен я пешком идти. Но они считают, что должен. Ладно. А вот я думаю, что должен был быть мой мопед. Ну ладно, все равно попремся. Раз можно это сделать. Ну, я его, видимо, где-то не забрал. Блин, нет нахер. Так, мы до утра не дойдем. Вернусь, поищу. Там, в принципе, был еще на базе какой-то занесенный вездеход вроде. Самое главное, что полоски со стаминой нету, чтобы отдышаться и идти вот без этого. Как игра, стоит ли качать? Ну, я бы назвал это, наверное, хорошей фантастикой, каким-то рассказом. Другое дело, что не всегда понятно. Ну, нет, здесь, вероятно, есть разные концовки, и, полагаю, есть и разные решения. И какие-то сюжетные, там, не знаю, может быть, ответы ты не даешь другие. Но в целом линия, наверное, простая. Навряд ли можно вот пройти там, ну, не заходя на эту базу. Хотя можно, нам же предлагали. В общем, это как квест, который можно... Насчет реиграбельности не скажу. Но это не та игра, в которой ты, наверное, можешь провести там кучу часов, да, и играть в нее снова и снова. То есть это не... Блин, вот он здесь, но мы же не приезжали на нем сюда. Мазафака. Ну вот так-то дело пойдет веселее. Чувствую себя Яндекс Такси, Яндекс Доставкой. Так, атмосферное давление это как на Земле. Не сказать, что скорость намного быстрее, хотя, да, смотрите, сороковник, я примерно с этой же скоростью и хожу. Ну, наверное, двадцатник. Очень странно, слишком быстро она бегает. Сейчас доедем до следующей базы, и я сделаю минутный перерыв. Нужно глянуть, как поживает курица. О! Ты что, НЛО? Офигеть, надо брать. Если бы нас смотрел Крул, он бы сказал, что это, как сказать, зачатки этого. В общем, детеныш из Стартрека. Ну, по крайней мере, похож.
I found a flying saucer. It landed near the excavation site.
Don't risk trying to fly it, Yasna.
Я хочу поднять ее в воздух.
I didn't even.
Да ё,
Contrary
как
to
мне
what you
поднять-то?
believe, sir, I don't have a death wish.
Блин, почему нельзя-то? Ясно, ясно, зайди сюда. О! Ну, пожалуйста. Да, блин, друзья, это же, ну, твою дивизию. Так, пока полюбуйтесь, буквально 30 секунд. Итак, друзья, я снова с вами. Эх, придется дальше колесить на своих 4. Полицейский разворот. Ну, почти. Так. Нахера я сюда приехал? Сюда нам не надо. Так. Объедем. В общем, поехали сюда. Не, я понимаю, что мы за конвоем едем. Я чуть-чуть заблудился. Нет, стоп, сюда нам не надо. Здесь мы были. Нет, не были. Все нормально. Огромный экскаватор.
They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh hundreds of, no, thousands of tons.
Пойдемте оценим размер экскаватора.
Yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal?
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures. Well, for me, it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress.
Реально большая херня.
Giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems.
The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside,
А где его ковш?
there's a structure. Yes, a metal one, similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden
Был бы
underground.
парнем, можно было бы поплевать с высоты. Ну ладно.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Так. Ну ладно. Так, а здесь у нас ничего нету. В этих маленьких домиках, где живут рабочие. Но, друзья, полный вперед. Сейчас мы по буграм проедем. Блин, реально колеса. Вот в отличие от скоробея, они хоть и маленькие, но едет стабильно, а камни не убиваются мелкие. Так, сверюсь с картой. Все правильно. Это еще на ускорении, друзья, еду. Ну-ка, проверим тормоза. О.
I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course, a simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
Какой план? Сейчас
I can
заедем
just
и...
drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
All right, I'll try to get there via the side path.
Так. Блин, ну вот то, что она запинается обо все вот эти... Давай, ясно, едем. Так, обходной нам сразу через 50, через 25 метров поворачивать, да? Да что ж ты делаешь-то такое? Они ж не думали, что я пешком пойду по обходному. Не хочу пешком, я ехать хочу. Хер он там, а не едет. Ну ладно. Перекроем дорогу. Давно мы не ходили, друзья. Блин, и без оружия. Вот они воюют с альянсом, да, каким-то содружеством. И нету в наборе пистолетов. Вот как так? О, что-то засек.
Yasna, be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability. I found a way to the convoy.
Сквозная дыра, давай. Ясно, в сквозную дыру.
Circular, precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end.
Я даже знаю, как я бы его назвал. Но не скажу. Опа!
You all right?
Ну, ясно, что скажешь.
I am. Oh shit. They're close. At least one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone. Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
Я предмета не увидел.
I didn't let that thought get to me.
Сейчас гляну.
Didn't want to.
А, все, вижу,
Finding
это
them
еще
was my
один.
priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question.
Так, тут уже
I'm not
череп,
even sure
нет?
what they were doing here. Oh, another hole.
Темная дыра. Я бы сказал, черная дыра.
Last time it turned out
Ну,
to be quite
мы как
hazardous.
настоящие космонавты,
Maybe take a look
а
around.
с Интерстеллара почти мы черных дыр не боимся. Но, друзья, этот маневр будет нам стоить. Что будет стоить?
Found the antimat. It looks damaged, but its log may still be intact.
Copy that. Proceed.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
Так, тут я уже знаю, как делать. Поверни эту штуку. Нажми красную кнопку. И вытащи фотографии. Опа!
What do we have here? They were preparing for departure. The convoy's heading somewhere. They're getting close to where I am now.
Так, караван, его можно грабить.
Oh, they're tunneling their... Looks like they found whatever they were looking for. Something's going on. Next slide. People rushing out. One of the antimats has fired straight into the... There's nothing else. Total panic. The second antimat. That's what just... It's firing directly at the crew. Shooting them. What? Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal
Так,
imagery.
это практически тепловизор.
Hiding from it made no difference. One of them's raising his hands. He's surrendering. If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never...
Почему
feel them.
пропускаю? Я жму, когда он есть на пробел.
It killed him. The ma... Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's
Так,
hope
но
not.
главное руки не поднимать, видимо.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all,
What about that tunnel?
right.
So? I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
А, понятно, Импер.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Барлок, друзья.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's in Arctan. Coming at me. Huh. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too... My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
better now.
All right then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path. This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
Пройду ли той? А может и не пройду. О.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior.
Ну, давай. Надо лутать, наверное, его как минимум. Так. Не лутабельный.
Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Куда ж лучше-то?
Can you please check them, Yasta?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal...
Then I'll use a detector. Right. I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar...
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Perhaps it's... looks like two generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes. Grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yes. Are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Фига, вот он тропинку уже находил.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first. Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
Он хотя бы потащил куда надо. Я бы последовал, но если ты...
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
I must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
Ah, I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow.
А вот так вот напоминает, помните, игрушка была 13? Такой графики рисованной. Но не в такой, конечно, она а-ля комиксы была. Так, друзья мои.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up.
What? The robot?
No, no, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. Fast.
No.
Yasna? Are you alive?
Destroyed the robot.
What are you doing now?
Oh, no. Take care of our people, I think. Do you hear? Find them the best medics.
Yasna, what do you...
Cover, I tried.
No. Don't die on me now. I'm begging you. Don't give up. You can't. You can't. Failed you. Sorry. So fucking sorry. It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Yes. You're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed... This could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine...
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Marit? She can no longer forgive you. Same goes for the others.
I'm fully aware. All of it weighs heavily on my mind. Believe me, Doctor.
Так, друзья мои.
So, what do we do now?
30 секунд смотрим на игру,
Finally
я
let
с
me
вами.
send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever. I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people. And what we can do to aid them.
Так, я здесь, дыра здесь, вы здесь, отлично.
For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first anti-map told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. It should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Huh. It's cooled down. Actually, it's right in front of me.
Так. О, ну что? Блин, как вот так быстро занесло? Но спускаться она не хочет. Ладно. Так ты вездеход, да? Сначала нужно вытащить товарища.
I found another body in the rover's cabin.
I'm afraid it won't be the last, Doctor. Does the body make it difficult to access the recorder?
I can get in from the other side. I'm in the rover. Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway? So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you.
Tesla here. Over.
We have a sort of discovery.
О, прикольные часы с настоящим
I'm
временем.
listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay. And then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... This is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello, convoy. Antka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in.
Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns the long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Barrett.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats, all that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies. I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened.
Я ничего не говорю, они говорят, а я не мешаю вам.
The shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like... from
Они, можно сказать, без остановки.
It looks like it's been corroded by strong acid.
Ну, чисто теоретически уже тут, ну, мне кажется, близко к финалу, не знаю, потому что примерно понятно, что тут случилось.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then. It was damaged in the first one, right?
Actually, I'm not sure. I didn't think to go inside.
Так, ну у нас сбоку был проход, да, я так понимаю? Вот оттуда. Может, на такой фигне попробуем походить. Не близко, говорит Литой. Окей. Тогда вас всех ждет продолжение стрима через пару-тройку дней. Кого пробегаю? Я что-то пропустил? Нет, уже до конца игры не сегодня. Я уже не так молод. Как мы тогда, Импер, с тобой рванули с колонии, да, ночью домой?
Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. This registry could be valuable.
О,
Especially if it managed
фоточка.
to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Come
Иди сюда.
here, little
Давай,
probie.
давай.
Oh, that didn't work.
А, не залез в транспорт.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that
Ну,
my lack of
вернемся, можем
authorization is
залезть.
more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a
Так,
working
давайте сходим.
controller.
Лор, штука хорошая. Надеюсь, нас выпустят. Все, нет? Нет? Ну и фиг с вами. Пульт. Пульт вроде тут валялся, да? Что-то такое похоже на пульт. Ну или похожего на мертвого космонавта. Цып.
I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the
Вот что это за технология?
this transporter is actually running. It doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
How about I act according to my judgment, and you patiently await my request for help, sir?
Загрузиться? Ну, подожди. Ну, блин, ну давай. Вроде недалеко, да? Давай загрузимся. Хорошо. Уговорил чертяка языкастый.
Bushes already protrude from the holes.
I don't get it. Those bushes again. And here I thought it was all coming together.
We figured out that bushes can consume metal to build their own tissue. Maybe that's what's happened here.
Bushes ate the metal shell. Where did they come from in the first place?
I admit, it's quite puzzling.
Ага. Ключ от безопасной комнаты.
The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
Вот это там хреновина. Вот это вот, как называется этот, вот этот вот два твердых знака.
The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet.
Да как не видно-то, всем видно, а ей не видно.
Now. I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind.
Ну, вот чего-чего, лейтенант Тима, а таких планет там навалом. Я не думаю, что даже 2% исследовано
Well,
звездных систем.
look, I think it might work like this.
Пару лет
The
назад не
bushes
было
and flies have a
процента.
symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes, just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness, I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutiovis. I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material.
Я открыл достижение некроэволюции. То, что ясно приписало все, ну, все сделанные открытия некроэволюции. Так. Ну и сохранить я тут отдельно не могу, да, никак сделать. Ну, сейчас мы выясним, что нам нужно туда вниз.
There are powerful emitters in the center, similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it.
Так, друзья, топаем. Вот жаль, нельзя сохраняться, да, где хочешь. Вот сам сохранять, получается, после каждой главы. И... Ну, а теперь вперед. Так, друзья, я еще с вами, наверное, минут 5. И дальше мы продолжим в следующий раз. Запах космической курицы, ну не космической, обычной земной, манит все сильнее и сильнее.
Luck indeed. Its registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
R2D2. Ну, вообще-то это P2. Ranger Danger.
Come here, little probie. Oh, that didn't work. It flew away.
Что ж, ты же должен за нами лететь. А, молодец.
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I got inside the field.
Блин, вот что за технология? Вот как вот это работает?
The force field doesn't block radio waves.
I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter. Departure. Clear?
How about I act according to my judgment, and you patiently await my request for help, sir?
Так, Антки, да? Это тот, кто болтал по радиосвязи.
You're right, Nessa. You're there. You make the decisions.
Так, пара кислорода баллонов.
Just as I
Ну, я
thought.
думаю, нужно нажать вот
The
тогда эту
equipment's
кнопку.
still active, but everyone here is dead. The field is no longer a problem. Disabled.
Нихера себе плавил.
All that's left is to get the flies out of there.
Прям глобальненько. Как запечатки огромных пальцев. Так.
I'm climbing onto the hovering
Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact.
Ну.
All good. I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
О, еще один R2. А, нам того маленького R2 надо найти. Блин.
Off we go. Yes, what are you wondering about?
Блин, можешь их оставить? Ну ладно.
Yeah, sure. I got lost for a moment there because of the flies.
You'll have a lot of time to think about it. Now we have to check if you'll be able to leave with this transport.
Of course, I'm on it. Although first, I like to see them up close.
Very well. Just hurry up.
Ох, ясно, ясно. Куда ты меня ведешь? Полный бидон мушек. Никого.
I must admit, they look amazing.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
Писец, писец, ясно. Что ж ты наделала-то? Или что же я наделала? Ну, взлетаем, давай. Теперь у нас не только два маленьких контейнера с мушками, у нас полный полный багажник мушек. Ох ты ж, ё-моё. Как все проикать и не подать виду. Ну вот он. Новик, я полностью с тобой согласен.
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Да.
This is too much. I'll see how many times already.
It's not like I'm looking for problems where there
Так,
aren't
а
any.
где мы опять?
The
На
task is
базе этих?
extremely difficult.
Yes, it is.
At least we learnt the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure our people. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna.
Hey! Something changed. The balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area.
Ну что, мои друзья, давайте говорить пока-пока.
We're lucky.
Нам повезло, мы нашли аэростат, и к нему мы отправимся в следующем стриме. Ну, давайте посмотрим. Блин.
Maybe that won't be necessary. Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker,
No. I can see them with my own eyes. Two of them even.
Вот это загадка, да?
2 people alive.
Huh? Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here
Ну
just a
уж нет,
second ago.
постримим. Ну, чтобы
Are you
совместно.
sure? What did they look like?
One was wearing an Alliance suit, a green one.
С вами-то интереснее летсплей.
I don't know.
Я и не делал практически никогда в самом начале.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Да, сейчас они пропали.
Doctor,
I know what I saw. 2 people alive. Some of them survived.
and you're going to look for them.
Yes. I'm
Отправлюсь.
glad we understand each other, sir.
I suggest focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank you.
Ты имеешь в виду пройти сегодня,
How are you feeling?
Тим? Ну просто если там полчаса, то там час, то нет. Если 5 минут, это другое.
Quite all right. I had you worrying again, didn't I?
Well, please don't mind me. I won't turn grey a second time in my life.
You know what, sir? It was these flies from the very beginning.
What do you mean?
My accident, for example. It's true, I hurt myself badly back then, damaged a radio. But that's not why I lost my memory. Soon after, flies flew from the bushes.
Когда они
There were
успокоятся-то?
bushes there too.
They subjected me to an electromagnetic
Нет, тогда,
field.
Тим, в другой раз.
Moreover, I believe
Все,
the same
друзья,
happened to the
давайте,
people in the camp.
пока-пока. До новых встреч.